Vanar's Secret. Lesson 2. In a couple of minutes, Celesta went out of the office. She was beaming. To her own surprise, she did not find anyone outside. A long corridor stretched on either side, and you can see the end of it. Kevin! An echo repeated her call several times. When nobody answered, the girl went slowly along the corridor. I need to go back in and say that Kevin had not waited up. After all, the custodian offered me help in showing the way. No, I won't come back. Storm shook her head. Booming steps resounded far away. Storm came to meet them, biting her lip. The steps sped up. Somebody squealed. The steps went away. "Wait!" Celesta called. It was a lazy silence which answered her. Somebody grabbed the girl by her shoulders. Being taken aback, Storm screamed, but when she turned around, she did not see anyone. No steps were heard. "I need to go somewhere. I might find something familiar." The girl was hurrying along the corridor, trying to recollect the order of the turns into the other passages, which they took with Kevin. It seemed she had not succeeded in restoring the sequence, since the corridors which she was going along and halls she was passing seemed absolutely unfamiliar. "Do you really want to go to the cemetery?" Celesta turned around abruptly. She could not see in the darkness who stood in front of her. The girl's silhouette took off the hood. "Are you new here?" "A student?" she asked. Storm drew herself up to her full height. "No, I'm a new teacher." "Oh," the girl smiled embarrassed. "And I'm a student of Vaniar, Winnie." "Celestina Storm." Celesta smiled in response. "I have also wanted to go to Moore's Cemetery for a long time. I wonder, what is so pompous that they are hiding there? Well, I do not actually want to go to the cemetery. I need to see the main halls of all 4 faculties in order to choose which I will belong to." "Choose?" "It is not us who choose. They do not actually ask us. They, as teachers," Storm assured, "have remembered the custodian's words. 'Sally, where have you been hiding? I've been searching for you all around the school.'" Celesta opened up her mouth surprised. "Hi, Dad." "Hey, Winnie," mumbled Kevin. "Well, then show Celesta the faculties. But you will choose Vaniar, won't you?" Kevin disappeared behind the corner. Chapter 2. Faculties. "Is Kevin your father?" Celesta asked. "Yes, so?" "No, nothing." "Well, talk about my father," exclaimed Winnie. "Yeah," Storm said slowly. "How could he pass me down to you like that?" "No, it's not that. He is so artful," Winnie laughed. "After all, I can only show you to Vaniar. I am forbidden to go to the other faculties. I do not even know where they are." Winnie was leading Celesta into the web of corridors, turning, crawling, and jumping over confidently. With subtle movement of her hand, she easily opened heavy, high doors, which almost swept Storm away, who was following her. Soon the girls approached a high mirror. At first, Celesta did not notice anything unusual, but when she realized to her dismay that Winnie and her were not reflected in it, "It's nothing, look." Winnie took her wand out and tapped it on the glass, the surface of which stirred, like it was smooth water surface. When the waves ceased, Celesta saw Winnie smiling in the mirror. "Now off you go." "Ah, it's your turn, miss." Winnie cast an embarrassed glance at Celesta. "If your reflection appears in the mirror, then you can come in." Storm took her wand out, lingering for a moment, and tapped it on the mirror carefully. "No problem. Let's go." Winnie stepped right into the mirror, the surface of which began stirring again, but Celesta did not move a finger. She was looking at her reflection, frightened. A hand stuck out of the mirror. Storm gave a start and then heard a muffled voice coming as if from far away. "Come on." Celesta took Winnie's hand and, having closed her eyes tight, stepped forward. Goosebumps ran all over her body, but she felt warm and Storm opened her eyes. She momentarily heard voices ringing, laughter, singing, and some music. She was standing in the middle of a light room in which so many people somehow magically managed to fit. The room was decorated by golden candlesticks and mirrors and golden carved frames. Violet curtains and a pale purple curtain lace were hanging on the windows. There were not glass behind them. The wind was fluttering the curtains and the lace, and behind them one could see a thick forest and the sun plunging into it. "Welcome to our home," Winnie was beaming. Celesta saw many curious looks turn to her. "Who is that, Win?" a guide demanded from the corner of Vaniar's main hall. "This is our new teacher." A wave of joyful approval ran around the room. Many students were now looking at Celesta, smiling, and began coming closer. "Wow." The guy jumped off the violet chair and came up to the teacher. "How do you do? My name is Blaze. Welcome to Vaniar. You will not regret your choice," the young man said in a grand manner. "Celestina Storm." "Actually, I haven't chosen the faculty yet," the girl smiled. "Ah," the guy was taken aback. "And what subject will you be teaching us?" a girl standing close by and stroking a big white cat asked. "Let it be a mystery for a while," Celesta winked.
Продолжение следует. Do not forget to like, share, and comment. To be continued.